Declutter your mind. Life-changing ways to eliminate mental clutter, relieve anxiety, and get rid of negative thoughts using simple decluttering strategies for clarity, focus, and peace. By Mary Connor. Narrated by Shaina Summerville. Introduction. As a parent or a busy career-minded person, you may find that your life feels like a whirlwind of go, go, go. There are times that your mind will be so cluttered with all the details of what you need to do for the day that you will find it hard to shut down at night. This can lead to countless hours of tossing and turning at night, with no real sleep. That is when insomnia sets in, and you can start to walk around cranky and in a daze, due to lack of sleep and motivation. If this sounds all too familiar to you, then I know exactly how you feel. I used to spend countless hours of the night tossing and turning, worried about all the things I needed to do the next day. I would spend my time throughout the day rushing to get all my to-dos done, only to find that there were more to-dos than I realized. I would be overwhelmed, stressed out, and snippy with my loved ones. I found myself saying, "Do not add more stuff to my plate." I would beg my kids to just sit down and be quiet. I found that no matter how much stuff I got done within the day, it was never enough. I always had more to do, and I felt like my list would never end. I was burning the wick at both ends. I was burned out and stressed out, and I could feel my mental health declining. I noticed that how I felt was starting to be an everyday occurrence, and that it was simply not how I wanted to live. I knew that my family deserved more, and that I deserved to be happy and not so stressed out. That is when I started to work on my stress levels and my to-do lists. I decided that I needed to declutter my whole life. I started with my household environment and moved on to my mindset and mental health. I built a routine that worked better for me, with healthier choices and exercise added in. I noticed that once I started to gain a better handle on the clutter within my mind, my to-do list started to decrease, and I was able to accomplish more in my day, with larger amounts of time for self-care and family commitments. I knew that others were suffering just as I had, and I knew that living a cluttered life was creating more health problems for me and creating relationship difficulties for my friends and family. I worked so hard to improve my life and make things much less cluttered and stressful. With all the knowledge that I learned while decluttering my life, I knew that I had to share this information with the world. That is when I sat down and decided to write this manual to help you accomplish the same decluttering within your mind that I have been able to do for myself. I had written about my process as I went, and I knew that it would make a good piece of groundwork for this audiobook. Decluttering Your Mind is a well-thought-out resource manual that is designed to teach you how clutter and stress can affect your life and show you how to declutter your mind and build a new routine that will help you accomplish much more in life. When your mind is cluttered with social media overwhelm, tasks that need to be accomplished, negative thoughts, and relationships that are not healthy, you will be more stagnant than you wish to be. The clutter will block you from getting things accomplished, and you will find that your relationships begin to suffer along with your life goals. You will experience large amounts of overwhelm and find
Sample complete. Ready to continue?